Welcome back, everybody. This is Heaven's Army playing Dear Esther, the Landmark Edition, the 2012 Remake Edition. Credits. Oh, okay, well, I'll leave that be. I don't know how loud everything is. 4 speakers. Cool. Closed captions on, large captions. Sure. I'm hoping that sounds good. I'm in between getting Final Fantasy X done where I'm at, or actually saying what I was going to do, which is finish this game completely and then be done with it forever. And I still can't make up my mind because I could probably finish it. But yeah, enough of Final Fantasy X. We're playing Dear Esther, so I'll think about what I need to think about when it's time to. Video brightness. I'm gonna brighten you up just a little bit more because usually live streams are a little bit darker. Field of view. I don't know what that means. I'll leave you be. And crosshair. You know what? I'll leave it disabled because maybe it'd be more prettier with it. I do have a controller. I'm gonna. You were slowed down. I didn't move anything, so. Vertical. Horizontal. I'll give you a little bit more. Maybe that'll be alright. Look type. Invert it. Vibration. Definitely. Alright, there you go. Back. So, this game is developed and published by the Chinese Room, and Curve Digital was for the consoles. Wait, this came out when? Back 2008, 2009? And then redone 2012? And I'm playing the 2012, so let's see how... I haven't played the original, so I can't say let's see the differences. But, Lighthouse. Okay, so... Progress is saved at the end of each chapter. Back. Yes, well, I've never played this game. Why does it look like I have? Okay, so there's a director's commentary. If you want to go for all the trophies, you're going to have to play this game twice. You're going to have to go through, I guess, 4 of these places, and then go to the director's commentary and unlock all the chattings. But progress is saved at the end of each chapter. Well, I don't think I've played this, so it looks like I may have, but I really do not believe I have. I've downloaded it and left it there for a while. It's beautiful music.
Dear Esther,
Ooh.
I've lost track of how long I've been here, and how many visits I have made overall. Certainly the landmarks are now so familiar to me that I have to remind myself to actually see the forms and shapes in front of me. I could stumble blind across these rocks, the edges of these precipices, without fear of missing my step and plummeting down to sea. Besides, I've always considered that if one is to fall, it is critical to keep one's eyes firmly open.
If one is to fall, it is critical to keep one's eyes open? Whoa, okay, so maybe I can turn it down, because I'm probably going to be like, screaming, and then I'll probably... That's way too fast. You're right. Controller. Slow you right down. It was fine where it was, I guess, or close to it. Yeah, that's better already. Okay, this is beautiful, by the way. Can I swim? Whoa. What am I looking at? It's all weird. This is not glitched, is it? Look up. I'm looking up.
Back.
Come back. CO Nadi. What? Alright, so I got a trophy. Jump. I could zoom. Zoom and zoom. All the buttons are zooming. Okay. I can't jump or anything. Alright, that's fine. Whoa. Okay, up and down, perfect. I got it inverted and it works just fine. I don't know what that trophy's about. I didn't really look up the trophies. But cool. The water is scary. And And I have a flashlight, and it's auto flashlight. I didn't do that. That was all auto. This isn't a scary game, is it? This is just me going through my past or something? Right? I have no idea. I was going to look it up. I just wanted to make sure I had a little bit of information about this game. And I couldn't decide at all what game to play. And that is not good, is it? That looks like a chemistry. It looks exactly like that. Anyway, I'm not going to say too much in case if I'm like, you're in the same class as me. That'd be funny. Either way, let's get going. So when I walk out, the light turns off. I could zoom in and out. Somebody went a little wild in the painting. Yeah, well, I mean, let's just look at this. This is truly beautiful. I like it already. Do I stay up or do I stay down? Who knows? Is it like the same path? It's beautiful. And now I'm curious to see what that trophy was. I went in the water. It's all crazy like. And I could have been up there. Fine. And I can't run, can I? No, I could pretend I'm running like woof, but then I come back to reality of me still walking the same speed. I think I could zoom in further with the X button. No, I can't. Anyways. Right click, left click, start select. Sorry, I'm just like fascinated on how pretty this looks. Oh, wait. Well, I came from houses. Over there, or a shed, or whatever it is, but this looks like a dead end. Which is fine. I'm cool with dead ends, actually. That means I can go back up. So yeah, okay, you could have went either way.
When you were born, your mother told me a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums, just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6, and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
What? Okay. Interesting. I thought I could go up there. Am I? I don't even know what is right and what is wrong. North. Can I, like... I can't really interact with anything, can I? And am I actually continuing to go along the beach, or should I go up to where I thought I saw a lighthouse? And... oh boy, I'm probably like going the wrong way. Everyone's gonna be like, hey, turn around. There's a cave. Is it a cave?
Dear Esther, I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
Well, who's Donnelly? Okay, made it to my first dead end. This is nice. That's a lovely lamp. Yeah, there you go. Calling it a lamp. And I really can't jump or go anywhere. So I don't want to go into water again because things go a little crazy. And I really can't jump. There's no jumping. It's just pure all story, isn't it? Anyway, I have apparently gone the wrong way. Unless I could go over there. Take the chance of seeing the black and white underworld of the ocean. uh, and then getting a trophy. Either way, let's not go that way. Let's go back. Um, I'm not here to get the trophies. They're on, but I'm not here for that. I don't know what that means, but it looks like north is there, and you go that way, that way. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if I need to remember anything. I don't know if it's a puzzle game, or just pure story where you just go through what you're going through. Where am I? How did I end up here? Is this place is familiar to me? So it's okay, right? Anyway, we're going up here now. And ooh, okay. Well, not bouncing up the stairs is like one smooth climb. My goodness, I am truly liking the graphics already and how beautiful it is. It's awfully windy. I hope everything sounds good to you, everyone. I didn't even test it. I just went with it. Checking everything now is kind of late, isn't it? Oh yeah, definitely kind of late, so I'm not even going to fool with it. Just leave it be. So, if I think correctly... Oh, wait a minute, no. What happens if I can't fall to my death, can I? Great. Okay, well... If I go up there, is it going to lead me back to the same place? I gotta find out. Speedrun. Didn't work, didn't it? But yeah, I think I've touched all the buttons except options, which is that, right? And all the other ones is zoom. Yeah, and even the start select is zoom, except, you know, options is the start button now. And the touchpad is not doing anything. So yeah, up, down, ooh. Okay, well I could use the D-pad to walk as well. Okay, cool. We are back to here. I'm gonna not follow that, unless I could go up that lighthouse, which I never even thought to do. And that would be bad. I'm right back at the beginning. It really looks like I can't go that way. And it looks like I could go in there and climb up, but that must have been a lie, right? Please don't tell me I'm missing things already. Okay, well there you go. That confirmed a lot. Didn't even notice that I was in there looking at that. So, an abandoned place, no ship, unless that's what I took to get over here. I guess I'll just go through and let the story go. Embrace it. There's another... That's a lighthouse. What is that thing then? Is it multiple lighthouses on this beautiful... I'm gonna call it an island for now until I see more land. And is this where I was at before, where I fell? And now I walk across. Oh, anyway, it's fine. It's fine.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him.
What?
How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
What? Do I go left? Do I go right? Why is there a light flickering down there? Dude. Am I not by myself on this island? Oh my goodness, this is giving me Tomb Raider vibes. The one that I played on the PS4. Um, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it because I didn't know much about Tomb Raider before until the PS4 edition. This paint really glows, and can you get paint like that? Paint is not my thing that I know. Okay, so this is where I fell, and I gotta go up and over that way. This is okay. Okay. Well, whatever. Wait, the controller vibrated. Did I hurt myself a little bit there? Alright, fine. Interesting. Lego. Now we're going the right way because I've gone everywheres. I'm a little worried about that flashing light. This isn't a scary game. There's no... I don't remember anything about scary. So, enjoy the story. Go up the ladder and take a left. Go towards that red light thing. Unless I'm going back down to that cave where the flashing light was. But yeah, is there another option to speed up the walking? I doubt it, and I'm going to say no to that. All I got is look and crosshair, and yeah, everything seems to be fine. So that's what we got is what we got. All right, no jumping, no turning on the flashlight. Just everything's automatic. So by the feel of that, I say this game is. You just gotta go through it, wander around, and get the story when it comes to you. Hard to see the... It's just pure ocean. Okay. That's pretty pretty. Okay, I am going up and around. Take that. Progress. In a matter of mere minutes. I started off by the dock. Houses, cave, and...
The mount is clearly the focal point of this landscape. It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings, and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
Wait. Whoa. First of all, okay, who is this dude who is talking? Just wondering if there's a violin man or lady
when someone had died
playing.
Or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice. They cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats.
There.
Know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this: to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
The infection is not simply of the... Why is this missing? First of all, you can fall and hurt yourself. And I will probably accidentally do that as well. Okay, so cutting things in the cliff to get the chalk. Oh, pretty. I've never seen grass look like that before, but hey, they're in pluses. Cool. I'm not too jumpy yet where I didn't scream at that not moving at me. Okay, am I not on the path or am I still on a path? It seems to have separated me with a fence. Oh boy. What's way over there? And I want to go over there too. I'm just going to follow, I guess, where I'm supposed to go.
I quote directly: a motley lot with little to recommend them. I have now spent 3 days in their company. That is, I fear, enough for any man not born amongst them. Despite their tedious inclination to quote scripture, they seem to me the most godforsaken of all the inhabitants of the Outer Isles. Indeed, in this case, the very gravity of that term, forsaken by God, seems to find its very apex. It appears to me that Donnelly, too, found those who wander this shoreline to be adrift from any chance of redemption. Did he include himself in that, I wonder?
Donnelly? Are you the one with the flashlight in the cave? I mean, Donnelly's a good name. I like it already. I could. Anything happens, I'm gonna blame Donnelly for it. If it's gonna be a scary game, that is. Am I looking at the cave where that vibrated? So did I take damage from that little drop as well? I have no idea. I'm just gonna keep
Dear
walking.
Esther, I met Paul.
Esther.
I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Is that the wind? Or something scarier? Don't you dare flicker fog or smog or whatever you are. Don't you dare do that. Can I truly go this way? Like, I am just picking paths and going towards the red thing. There's a cave there, though, and a ship. Please stop me, game, from going. I do not need. I'm on the path that I saw down there, didn't I? Oh boy, I'm probably gonna crash this game. I can feel it. I should go through the cave, but the game is like technically allowing me to go this way, and I don't know why it's doing this. I kind of should explore the caves, go back to the little ship, boat. What's it called when it's up against the rocks? When it's supposed to be...
I've become convinced I am not alone here, even though I'm equally sure it is simply a delusion brought upon by circumstance. I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles, or why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway. Perhaps it is only for those who are bound to follow.
Dude, okay, I have no idea which way to go. The game is like not stopping me from doing everything, which is fine. I think this is the path where I should be going. So let's go to that ship. Let's go to that cave. And if the cave goes, if it branches off through the cave, then I'm going to be like, oh no. So first that ship, next that cave. Because if there's a cave over there, then there was a flashing light. And when he says I'm not alone. Is that looks like the lighthouse to where I was at, where I started, alright? I'm going to try to get my ooh, wait, I'm walking to a cave backwards? No, I don't want to get jump scared.
This hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones and old bread, where did he vanish to? Why? Asked the farmers. Why? Asked Jakobsen. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and let it close in behind you and seal you into the belly of the island, a museum shut to all but the most devoted?
Why is it when I walk into the water, is it super scary and I can't go over there? Alright, so I'm going to stay in this hermit. I'm going to visit this hermit right now. 116 years old. That's pretty old. I think he's dead, though, right? Now, since they said he was, then they offered gifts to him. So I'm assuming he's still dead. Or he better be. Oh, that's that paint again? That water is really loud. Ah, okay, that's me. Not that... That's really pretty. Okay, we're back at the thing again. What is this? This is really... I'm glad it's not a scary game. Because I would be a little bit more on edge. I'm just like looking at the beauty. That looks like just a tree. That looks like a crack in the earth. I don't know what that is. I know that chemical thing, and I didn't even see that one. Okay. Either way, I'm glad I went to the cave, because I thought it would probably be a dead end, instead of me going back up that path where he started talking. Alright, so I guessed right. This is the spot. There's the cave that I looked at. Oh, Well, that's a little bit more freaky. Yeah, there was a flickering light here. Who did it? Because I know that's exactly where I was looking at. Okay, the music kicked back in. Beautiful music, by the way. Everything seems to be perfect so far. Since I am just a small channel, I can't make demands like, hey, you should have done this or that. Am I going up that way? No, because I came from there. I gotta stay on this side and walk up the water. Why would I go back the way I came? Alright, so I already had this conversation. It's a little backwards, but it's alright. I figure, so caves from now on go in first. Anything that's dark and scary go in first. It looks like my focal point on this game seems to be this red light, way in the distance. So I'm gonna, every time I'm supposed to go that way, I'll look around and see if there's any other branching paths. Because I've noticed this the most. It could be a radio tower, it could be another lighthouse, it could be anything. But yeah, still, so far everything's so good. Not a scary game yet, it's still bright and beautiful. Not that scary games are not bright and beautiful, they can start off that way, can't they? Oh, anyway, we'll see what happens. Are these just rocks? These are not like tombs or anything, is it? Better just be rock formations. A mini Stonehenge, but even minier. Can I go that way? I'm supposed to go that way. So what is this way? My adventuring I gotta play adventure games to adventure. That's where I was looking down at before, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay. That's the dead end that I made it to, where the story kicked in. Okay, Red. Well, you there. You stood out, Red, Mark. Okay, cool. I've found, like, I've literally been to almost every point where I got to dead ends. But I am gonna go this way. I wonder if the 2009 edition was like... What is this? Can I not pick you up? I've yet to find a thing to pick up. All I can do is hit all the buttons and nothing happens. There's a book here and... Don't be making noises while I'm looking at that. Up we go. I see a fence. Hopefully that'll stop me. Ooh, it's very windy up this way. Please stop me. Because I think it's actually going to stop me. Good. Good, don't let me go up here. Because I would. Okay, good. I'm thinking truly... Madly... No. Don't go this way. Don't, please. my thumb just goes that way. I was gonna go. I was gonna leave. Yeah, good. Finally, I've cleared it. It's now I know. Follow the path. I guess when it turns windy, you're not supposed to go that way. That would be a good training clue, actually. Anyway, we're back on the path. Oh, I gotta really soon start playing some scary games. I wonder if anyone's going to object to that notion. For somebody like me who just enjoys games and I sink into games and focus in so much that I just enjoy them. I shy away from scary games because I assume, like, the way I play games, a scary game would probably impact me a little too much. Loading. Donnelly! Donnelly! Whoever you are, Donnelly!
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome break services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
You've driven quite a bit then. Anyway, left or right? I see a flashing light over there again. Anyway, I don't know if I'm supposed to go down and then come back up. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know which way to go. I would like to go down and explore that, but it looks like it keeps going to the right. Where's my thing? Yeah, alright, I'm going this way. My thing, my marker's there. That's what I'm going to call my marker. I'm going to go every way but that way. Why is the music getting faster and louder? I'm a little worried. A shipwreck. Please be a dead end. This music is a little unnerving. I could drop down if I want. Okay. I hear jingling. I'm not a fan. Already. And I know I'm not on this island by myself, so like I want to just you all of us together.
I begin to wonder if Donnelly's voyage here was as prosaic as it was presented. How disappointed not to have found the bones of the holy man. No wonder he hated the inhabitants so. To him they must have seemed like barnacles mindlessly clinging to a mercy seat. Why cling so hard to the rock? Because it is the only thing that stops us from sliding into the ocean. Into oblivion.
Okay. Did something fly up above me, in front of me, or was that something else? What? Okay, it was a leaf or something. Okay. What was that robotic noise? Or radio chatter? I have no idea. Anyway, I'm gonna hop down. I want to know what that says, but neither did he eat nor drink. And neither did he eat nor drink? Is that what it's saying? Okay, eat maybe. Who's he? There's a path here. Oh, sweet. I was gonna jump down. You're lucky, because I really was gonna jump down there. Esther? Donnelly? I forget the other dude, Chris or something. The dude who I had coffee with in his house. In the kitchen of his house. Am I, like, searching for something? Other than my soul? Am I picking up anything? Like, I don't think I am. I think it's just pure story. Anyway, that just wasn't really there. You're making a lot of noise. As I rummage through the shipwreck, I can only think of dear Esther. And... Can I go on the ship? No, you're not going to let me, because I can't jump. Ah. Anyway, I'll let him do the poetry. I'll just play this game. Well, let's go through then. Something's going to happen. Or not. Don't jump scare me. Okay, good. It didn't jump scare me. It's nice when the game doesn't do things that it's supposed to do. Alright, well, other than me... I just checked it out, and nothing happened. And this is the other branching path. Except I see two paths now, and that I don't...
I had kidney stones, and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Opaque by the car of a drunk. I need to start paying attention to you. What? Okay, I got either she died in a car accident by someone who was a drunk driver, or, or you could take it as something. Like, I have no idea. Is this truly a dead end? That's what I'm hoping for, because I started walking up the mountain.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
A hole at the bottom of the boat. What? A and D. That's got to be it. And neither did he eat nor drink. There's a lot of crashed ships here. And why is it when I looked at this did something happen? Anyway, I thought I was going the right way when I got into the story, so I turned around. And this is a complete dead end, so I've chosen wisely. Not that I'm here to get all the story. Well, I do want to get all the story, though, but I just don't know where to get it from. Are you going to say something when I walk here? What was that? Did something move in the shadow of that ship there, there, straight ahead, underneath the end? Even below the end, there's another gap. I hope not. Anyway, you know, it's fine. I don't care. There's nothing. It's a video game, and I'm not too scared of this one. Imagine... I can only imagine me being more scared than I ought to be in a scary game. If this one here is already getting me asking questions. Alright, we're going back. This way, I think, though, this time. So, that leaf just appeared out of nowhere. Or it flew through my head, one or the other. Same difference. Nice. I see the line where the game was made, but I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at whatever. It looks like a newspaper or something. Or just dirt. Who littered on this beautiful island? Peninsula. Up or down? Yeah, I have no idea. Hopefully these paths are the same. If I see a cave, I'll jump down. Ooh, that looks interesting. What is that? I kind of want to go and see that. Let's go.
Is this what Paul saw through his windscreen? Not
Paul?
Lot's wife looking over her shoulder, but a scar in the hillside, falling away to black forever.
Paul? Lot? Who's Paul? Who's Lot? Who's Donnelly, for that matter? Who is all these people that I need to know? Okay, well, here we go. Okay, if it's water, and I don't know.
Come back.
Come back. All right. Okay, just keep falling down things and holes, and you will get trophies. I hope you're learning, everyone. This is the master playthrough of Dear Esther. What was that about? Okay, so am I actually dying, and I just come back and I'm reliving this through my brain, a past. I'm thinking this because if this was a game where I'm living it in the moment. I would have to start over at that at that wharf. Oh, thank you. Who's playing the piano now? And where are you? This is pretty, though.
To climb, away from the sea and towards the center.
Center.
It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal and approach it from the northern shore.
Dude, you are very scenery. I don't know what the word is, but I don't want to say poetic. I don't know what the really. Maybe poetic is. He can vivid imagery. Either way, he can describe things quite beautifully. Where all he's talking is walking up and the aerial. Quite interesting. All of these are walls. Say what?
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s.
Bothy?
By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
The white lines, are you still talking about the chalk, or are you talking about these walls that you can see for quite a ways, which is just little stone paths? Alright, well that house seems very important. Let's go to the shed/goat house. Died from the goats? What? Can you even get anything like that? What is this? Bale? Bale notice? Mail notice. Who knows? Either way. Oh. Oh, I thought when the game stopped it was going to load something. From here go up, away. Everything's away except that one. That one goes back and forth twice. What? Okay, either way. I don't know if I need to pay attention to this stuff. But I will look at it, and I'll pay attention, and I'll back up, and... Okay, I thought I saw some more blue paint. Glowing neon blue paint. Who kicks in the music? And it's really beautiful, but it's... Do I have some kind of musical thing in my ear? And there's a lot of paint, because there's another can... Another paint job. And that's what I saw in the cave. Yes. Kind of. This one's a little bit more sloppier, though. As long as if something like that doesn't chase me in the dark, I'll be fine.
My heart is landfill. These false dawns waking into the still never light. I sweat for you in the small hours and wrap my blankets into a mass. I have always heard the waves break on these lost shores, always the gulls forgotten. I can lift this bottle to my ear, and all there ever is for me is this Hebridean music.
It's your ear, huh? I don't know what that is. Is that like books? I have no idea. Medicine, maybe? I don't know. Sitting out and looking out there, huh? Cool. Anyway, this is a beautiful view. Sleeping bag and a bunch of cans. Same book in there by the door is there as well. I don't know what the words are. Tattered clothes, drying. That's the fireplace. The door is wide open here. Ooh. I thought I was at a path. Over here. Maybe it'll connect. Don't make noises, you gulls. Alright, this is very pretty. Nice view. House on a hill like this? Yeah, not bad at all. Okay, I can still see the flashing light out there. That's probably by that ships, but I can't see them over there. Another cave. Do I naturally... Okay, well, I'm going for it. I held back. I'm glad I probably didn't fall to my death. I probably am going this way. Maybe. I don't know. But I want to go back up because I thought I could go up the hill. And I don't know which way is right or wrong. So, back to the house. And then take a look. Because, by the way, what he said was I'm going underneath to continue on north to the center island. But if I can go up here... I am assuming caves are dead ends, or is that cave going to actually get me around and through? Yeah, that was not cool when I fell. Wasn't ready for that. This looks like it's actually going to not take me anywheres. Yeah, okay, maybe this is good. Why do I keep hearing, like robot noise stuff? Or radio static, but I'm gonna go with robots for now because that'll just throw off the whole vibe of this game. Okay, so everything seems to be fine. I have to go down there. And I'm glad I've checked up here, because I thought that's where I was going, was up this way. But it's not letting me, so I'm cool with that. And the fence tells me to go that way. Okay. Now I can go. Gotta love RPGers playing adventure games, because they always just wander around, maybe sometimes too much, but... Okay. Shortcut? Just kidding. I don't need another come back load screen thing, so I'll just stay away from the edges. And slowly make my way down there. Jumpers. I mean, I like this place, but it's just too windy.
In a footnote,
Oh.
the editor comments that at this point, Donnelly was going insane as syphilis tore through his system like a drunk driver.
Ooh.
He's not to be trusted. Many of his claims are unsubstantiated, and although he does paint a colourful picture, much of what he says may have been derived directly from his fever. But I've been here, and I know, as Donnelly did, that this place is always half imagined. Even the rocks and caves will shimmer and blur with the right eyes.
Shimmer and blur with the right eyes? My goodness, I mean... I guess when the music plays, I'm going the correct way.
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. His fingernails were raw and bitten to the quick. They found the phosphorescent moss that grows in the caves deep under the nails. Whatever he'd been doing under the island when his strength began to fail is lost. He'd struggled halfway up the cliff again, perhaps in a delirium, perhaps trying to reach the Bothy's fire before curling into a stone and expiring.
Way to say that he was dead. You... like, he just... He... The imagery of it. Okay, well... The thaw of the thing means winter passed and became spring and the ice started melting. Like, it's quite interesting how they're saying it this way. In that type of way. Anyway, let's I'm gonna keep going with this. This is quite nice and beautiful. We'll see where this leads to. Donnelly died. Jakobsen. That's what I was gonna say. What do you call him, Jakobsen, or would you call him Jacobsen? Wherever you may be from. Both is fine. I'd say Jakobsen, but I would probably naturally go to Jacobsen. What is this? This is another ship. Okay. Or a rather large thing. Anyway, this one got beached as well. It's a shiny rock. Okay. I thought it was maybe words onto it, and then I'm like, okay, I'll read you. We're gonna go through the ship because everything else looks... Just so many noises I'm hearing in my ears. Hopefully you could hear them too. So, cave or that this way? That this way.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
What was that noise? Okay, that cave looks... I'm going to take a look at this cave. And if I see light, which I do, it looks like it continues on. So we're going to go this way. Did I sprain my foot now, or did I sprain it in a time before? You looted, or you just took them? I don't think you stole them. Oh, light came on. Yeah, that's normal wind sound. I heard like singing. You don't look happy, Rock. That face looks not like happiness. Yeah, more sad faces. Alright. Oh, that one looks a little bit more happier. Straight up dead end, huh? Perfect. There is a briefcase. But nothing... I can't, like, there's no interaction. That looks like a photoshopped... a picture-esque... It threw off how imaged. But okay, why is that there? Why is it down at the bottom of that? And no nothing else, just that. And I thought maybe a cutscene would kick in. That's kind of why I went down there. Not a cutscene, another chatty thing. Alright, let's get back in here before the wind picks up. It's kind of like Digimon Cyber Sleuth all over again when you're walking through the street. Either way, that's the shiny rocks that I've seen over there. Okay, well, there is really nothing on it. They're just super shiny. There's a candle here. Lit and... go. Maybe it was a candle that I saw. Oh, how pretty. That's nice. Nice little cutout, the light coming down. Down we go. Thought it was ascending. This looks like descending. Jacobson. Or Jakobsen. Anyway, I'm getting trophies left and right like crazy.
Donnelly did not pass through the caves. From here on in, his guidance, unreliable as it is gone from me. I understand now that it is between the two of us, and whatever correspondence can be drawn from the wet rocks.
Donnelly did not pass through the caves. Oh, okay, now I can move. Whoa. Okay, so I fell. Okay, is that deep water or is it not? Okay. This is so pretty. Alright, which way am I going though? Do I take the water route? It loops back, okay. My goodness, that's a lot of blue. No, I want to get to the shiny spot. Red? Okay. Well, I mean, that red kind of... It's the rocks, is it? Okay. This lady can sing. And now we're in green. Okay. This is visually not messing with me, but it's just like visually like the change, the contrast. Does anyone see teeth or does anyone just see stalagmites and stalactites? Anyway. Can I go that way? I can. Please be a loop. Okay, please be a
There
loop.
is no other direction. No other exit from this motorway.
This is not a motorway.
Speeding past this junction, I saw you waiting at the roadside. For one last drink in your trembled hands.
With one last drink in your trembled hands. Dear boy, what do I do with you? Are you talking about Esther, Donnelly, Jakobsen, Paul, and Lot? I can get out here. I can walk through these. Okay, I'm gonna go up that path that I saw now. Man, how cool would it be to have a cave like this? We could just party. Like the Kingdom Hearts cave, you know, where you go in there and draw things on the walls, have the whole beach to yourself. That'd be awesome. These look slippery, but I seem to be handling the slippery rocks quite well. Anybody enjoying how beautiful this looks? Am I going this way? I certainly hope so. Oh yeah, totally. This time I see water. The last time was... I did, but not quite. Do it. Up we go. Okay, I am going that way. Got it. Dude, jumping off from that height, huh? Not bad. Not bad. I didn't really dive or anything, or front flip. Somersault, anything. But yeah. I've never seen light so bright in a cave. Can't go that way. Well, that was shiny. I was gonna pick it up. I need to play more games like this. More scary games. Hopefully more not interaction, but I could grab things and pick up things and use them places. Like I kind of want to play games like that, but I just can't find games where you pick up something. It's kind of like Monkey Island, something like that, where you pick up stuff and you use them in different places. If it's wrong, you don't waste the item, but you got to find out where they'll go. Things like that. I kind of want to play games like that too. I've got my first puzzle game done, The Room. It was very interesting. Beautiful graphics like this. A red cave in a green background. Come back. Unless I fall down and then I gotta... Oh! No! Okay, I do not want to fall down. That's where I jump down. Let's not fall down. I'm gonna hold to the left in case the water does try to push me off. Oh. Alright, is it possible to, like, I haven't done that many cave things in real life. Most of it's done in Zelda and stuff in video games. But is it possible to have caves, this green, that blue, and stuff like that? Is it, like, I know, like, red can be with the copper and stuff, and green would be moss, but like these rocks look pretty green. And all the other elements known to man. Can you have caves like this? If you walk over a candle, did that dry me off? Anyway, like this is. It almost looks like Outer World space-like. It's look at this. The ground looks beautiful. I just want to look at this and stay there forever. Anyway, no, we'll press on. And then like a little bit of red. Okay, I auto duck too. It seems. Walking pretty fast, aren't I?
In my final dream, I sat at peace with Jakobsen and watched the moon over the Sandford Junction. Goats grazed on the hard shoulder, a world gone to weed and redemption. He showed me his fever scars, and I mine. Between each shoulder, the nascency of flight.
The world's gone to weed? Okay, I must be going up. So I'm gonna go this way and see what's over here. The path is splits and then splits again. And it looks like I'm totally going up that way. Because I figure I'm supposed to be ascending out of this cave. So we'll go down and see what's up. I didn't mean that to happen. Just when I said it, I'm like, wow, really? Anyway. Oh, what? Is that like diamonds and stuff? Dude, grab one of those and take them with you. Sell it. A crystal cave. How beautiful. Oh, the wind's picking up. This must be wrong. Mine. Oh, it's taking me along. Nice. Well, I'll just take it then. Right, I'm trying to jump all the time. I gotta stop trying to jump. I ascend. Nice. Dude, if this is a real place, tell me how to get here. I will just take one. I don't need to take all of them. Just one and just get some... go this way and then up? Maybe. Maybe it does say that. You know what? It probably does. And I assumed that I was going up as well. We'll see if those arrows actually truly mean something. I do not know until I try. But yeah, up feels right. Correct. So I'm gonna go straight ahead and not go up. Of course I am. That's me. Anyone afraid of pointy objects? Because I still have not found my fear yet. And I don't know if I will ever find it, but... like I said, I'm allowed to be jump scared, because that is just a reaction to something that happens. And that's good, if you react to something. It means, you know, you're able to react to things such as that. Oh, I can't go any further? A whole bunch of things have drifted there. Okay. I don't think I could go up there, but there's another... No, you're not gonna let me up? No, you're gonna totally let me up. Oh, there you go. Another paint bucket. Oh, that's way more complicated than the other ones. It looks like electricity. Like a circuit board, motherboard. Interesting. I don't know if I ever need to remember all of this, but why would you paint that in the first place at this point in the cave? There's another one. Oh, I didn't even see those. Okay. Somebody is graffitiing all over these beautiful caves. No, or maybe it's art. Maybe it could be anything. It could be anything at all. Who knows? We'll find out hopefully eventually. Up we go. Now we ascend. It does sound like water is dripping in the water, but should it be that loud? Can it be that loud? Water reflecting off the shiny surface. Nice. I hope this game isn't like, you know how some scary games go, where it's just like, in the end, like you murdered everyone, or something along those lines. I've seen these symbols over and over and over again. I wonder what they represent. See, I'm getting better. It's thanks to you and video games. Thanks to BioShock, which would you kindly, and I never caught on until right at the end. That looks like a sea of stars. How beautiful. Glad I don't get dizzy. That way or this way? That way looks out. Great, we're going this way. We're not leaving this beautifulness yet. No, no, no. Oh, drats.
I will hold the hand you offered to me. From the summit down to this well, into the dark waters where the small flowers creep for the sun. Headlights are reflected in your retinas, moonlit in the shadow of the crematorium chimney.
She's dead? Alright, like there's way too many words representing other things here. Okay, well, which way is right? The candles seem to be the correct way. Okay, I can't go this way. Or can I? No, okay. I can't go this way. How? Ooh, imagine falling down that. Ooh, that'd be painful. Ooh. What kind of monster has teeth like that all around its mouth? Like, not like the abyss worms from the Final Fantasy. I mean like the monsters that are just pure that. The well. Okay, is that where I fell down from up above and I wasn't allowed to jump down this far and skip all those lovely chats? This guy is talking like very what seems like death. Crematorium chimney. She was what's the word? Cremated. It sounds like. Behold. Panascus. Dan Pen? I have no idea. Aken? I have no idea. Behold, though. Behold something. This is a lot of paint. It's getting a little bit. It's a little bit of everything. A lot of everything. This is getting a little bit wild. Is taken? Taken? Something is taken? Danescus? Paniscus is taken? I have no idea, but it's something is taken. I got that now from that one. Oh, I really gotta soon start playing some scary games. So if scary games are like this, where you just gotta read those little away from being something something ITY? Okay, well, I wonder. Can I tilt my... I'm trying to tilt my head to read this, and I can't, so it's thrown me off, and it... Something all be, who knows? Maybe everything will be clear later on. I can't quite read that. Can you read it? I wonder... What is these? Light vines where I could swing down and around. Is it actual voices, or is that just somehow the wind making that noise? Yeah, I don't mess around with the breathing thing. I don't see a breathing meter, but I'm not going to be messing around with it. Okay, nothing there. And nothing there. Got it. Oh yeah, I always check behind me. Gotta do that on video games. Pretty. A water wall. That's Tiger Snake Tiger in Naruto language. Drats. Okay, it pushed me off. I was actually sneaking beside it. What? Is this the car accident that happened from the drunk driver? Oh, please, come on. I'm a little worried. I'm underwater, though. That's, like, unpleasant. Yeah, fade away, please. See, like... like, everything that he's said up to now... Kind of, he was kind of saying it, but I don't know. Either way, I want to know more of the truth. Whoa, why is it going super slow? Climbing up a hill. This music is so fitting. Okay, loading. I have no idea. Esther. I'm getting, like, things happening here. Three candles. What does that mean? Whoa! Okay, cool. A tent. I can't enter it. Okay. Which way am I going? Left or right?
I wish I could have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I? Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
You seem to be perplexed by this. And I would like to know those questions too. That is a nice little walkway out there. Okay, we're back at the motherboard thing. The light is up there? Okay, well, we're kind of close. Yeah, this looks like pretty dang spot on. Everyone did a wonderful job on this. There's light that way too. Where I take the bridge out across. Or I follow the thing to the right. Please be a dead end. That's really all I ever ask for. No, you look like you continue on forever. Great. I gotta try to sneak up this way, though. I don't know which way to go. Towards the light out that way or towards the light out that way. And I was going kind of the right way until I took this little path. Let's see what's up here. Up we go. Man of the Rocks. I have no idea what that means, but okay. Luminous Premium. Okay, these all lead back to that way. Looking out over here, it looks like I can continue on. So, yeah, there's a candle way over there. Let's go this way and see what happens. Ooh, slowing down. This is a bit rickety. Alright. A candle out here. Well, I made it to that. There better be waves. Okay, it's just splashes of water. Either way, we're leaving. Interesting. Okay, so if I get back on track, the music will kick back in. Or did they stop the music on purpose? I've been walking for quite a while since it was day when I started this long walk. Am I going up there as well? My goodness, there are so many places to go. That looks like a path upward. And I don't even know what all of this is.
Dear Esther, I find each step harder and heavier. I drag Donnelly's corpse on my back across these rocks, and all I hear are his whispers of guilt, his reminders, his burnt letters, his neatly folded clothes. He tells me I was not drunk at all.
What? I'm not dragging a dead body behind me. What he means, he better mean, what he better mean is he has Donnelly in his memories, right? And he can't forget Donnelly and what happened with him and Esther, probably. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is this? A defibrillator? the clear thing is... I have no idea, but I found this in a cave. So that must be something. Maybe that's for the director's commentary thing. Oh, I would almost kind of want to sort of play this game in director's commentary and get all the chit chats. Yes, I know I'm going back. I'm just checking to see if, like this, exactly what... The car crashes again? The blood? Donnelly wasn't drunk? My goodness. Either way, I don't know if I'm like supposed to like, you know, be walking this way and then the thing kicks in, and if I keep walking the right way, would it kick in again? Or is it proximity? Is it if I'm walking in the proper lines, or... I do not know, but that's very strange that, like, there's a whole bunch of candles and a machine and a pan and doctor, I don't know what, blood. Anyway, we'll find out what that's all about. Maybe. And I can't see in first person view, but I doubt I am carrying a body, so with all that jumping and swimming and stuff, I doubt I could be doing this much walking with someone on my back. So yeah, I'm thinking, metaphorically speaking, I cannot get rid of Donnelly. Thinking about Donnelly and Esther, the memories. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stick towards the walls because at least there's drawings there, and I'm guessing I'm gonna continue on going this way, but I'm gonna stick to the wall unless it's dead ends. Okay, which is probably dead ends. Okay. Well, that's a little unnerving. There's a picture of a person, but the thing is cracked right where they were. Yeah, okay, and that's a little different than the other one. Anyway, strange. Whose island is all of this? Is it Donnelly's, Esther's, and I? Am I one of the names that have been spoken? Am I... My goodness. I know most things usually go over my head because I let whatever happens and said is what happens and said in my head, and I usually miss the over theme of it all. That's a bunch of car parts and candles. Okay. It's either someone can't forget what happened, and myself included by the looks of it, sounds of it.
Hall by the roadside, by the exit for Damascus, all ticking and cooled, all feathers and remorse, all of these signals routed like traffic through the circuit diagrams of our guts, those badly written boats torn bottomless in the swells, washing us forever ashore.
The boat's torn bottomless. He's talking about the bottomless boats again. What the heck does that mean? Looks like there's a path down there. But now there's a fence, so I'm going to leave you be, actually. And take a look over on this side and see if I can find something. I do hear that. That's what I heard before. That's why I'm not unnerved by it now. A light. A light from heaven shone around. What? Shone around him. How come this was not here a second ago? I would have seen that, right? Please tell me I didn't walk past this. There's no way I would have missed that. So whenever I hear ghost stuff, wait, there's more stuff drawn there. This stuff was not there a second ago. Should I be worried? No. It happens all the time. You just don't see things the first time, and then when you take a double look, it's there. You just didn't observe it the first time.
From here, I can see my armada.
Ooh.
I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
The letters, huh? Oh, little paper plates. Okay. Paper plates. Paper ships, boats. Lots of writing onto them. Good for you. I don't want to go in the water because the last time I did that I got a trophy, so I'm going to stay away from that. And just go to where I'm at. So everything is happening and I'm talking about it like I've been there before. Do I go up? Probably. But I'm going to continue this way first. Eggs. On a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. I hope you don't hurt those eggs. Is that just a brick formation? Okay, it is. I am not going to step on those eggs. No. Leave life be. And I am supposed to go up this way now. Just going to walk over here because now I can see that a little bit better. He watches all of them sink. They're not sinking. For paper, they're doing very well floating there for that long. My brain is like trying to get wrapped around everything that's being said and everything that I'm seeing. And I'm just coming up with nothing. I'm just like, I mean, just some of the things that I've seen, I'm taking them as facts. But to come up with a story or something to say about them, that's where I'm going, and then that's all I got. I guess there's only one way to know, just keep on pressing on and finding out what's what as we continue on. I've traveled quite far, and I hope I make it up there and that's the end. But yeah, I don't know how long this game is, and I can only guess.
I'll drag my leg behind me. I will drag it like a crumpled hatchback, tires blown and sparking across the dimming lights of my vision.
Oh.
I'm running out of painkillers, and am following the flicker of the moon home. When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they restarted his heart with the jump leads from a crumpled hatchback. It took 21 attempts to convince it to wake up.
Paul, Damascus? The shocking thing that I seen in the cave? I don't know if they're called defibrillators. That was just the first word that came to my mouth. Not my brain. My brain has no idea what it is. So, we must be going up there. Oh, I hope so. I've been looking at that light since the beginning of the game.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom.
Right.
I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Interesting. I had to have been up here. I don't know if I'm continuing that way or if I'm going this way. I would like to say I'm going up this way. But what is over here, and can I get there without falling? Because I don't want to fall down. Oh, and climb up all of that again. Are you going to stop me? You seem to be stopping me, which is good. And I don't want to fall down. And maybe, just maybe, okay, I believe I came from that way. Now I want to stay up here and read whatever this is saying. A turn. And whatever this was, or did I not look at this? I did not, just a candle at the top. Looking down to where I was. And he was... It doesn't look like proceeding. Preceding? I figured that would be an O, but the proceeding on his journey. Well, I'll just go with that. That looks kind of like an O or PRQ. Either way, we'll go with O. That's totally an O, though, so who knows? This game better have a conclusion. It better not be one of those endings where... I hear... something. Anyway. Eat nor drink. Okay, we're back to that thing again.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was
He was 3.
as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
3 days without sight? Okay. We'll continue on this lovely little path. How is these candles never burning out with all this wind?
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking,
Your car.
my head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye Wolverhampton. Goodbye Sanford. Goodbye Cromer. Goodbye Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial. I must become infused with the very air.
You seem to be slipping away. We are totally going up there. Ooh. Alright, I am not gonna go there. I'm gonna go in and around as I don't want to fall off the cliff. I think it just warps me to where I fall, but there's no need. Light? Auto flashlight? Now the symbols are matching with the other symbols. What? I am not gonna remember this. This looks like a crazy bunker thing. Where you'd put the gun here. Why? I would hope it's not, but... Just a couple of video games I've played that had that look to it. Strange. Full moon. Oh, okay. Well, that's probably a good thing. More light. Not going to turn into a werewolf, so I'm fine with that. The rustling of the fence. The rail beam holding me up. As I ascend. Or quickly descend if I hit the right button. We're nearer the top of this beautiful thing. We're almost up to the thing that I seen at the very beginning of the game. We're almost there. Why am I ascending? What is the point? Is there something waiting for me up there? Am I going to remove this mortal coil?
I have dredged these waters for the bones of the hermit.
Oh.
For the traces of Donnelly. For any sign of Jakobsen's flock. For the empty bottle that would incriminate him. I have scoured this stretch of motorway 21 times, attempting to recreate his trajectory. The point when his heart stopped dead, and all he saw was the moon over the Sanford Junction. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all, and it was not his fault. It was the converging lines that doomed him. This is not a recorded natural condition. The gulls do not fly so low over the motorway and cause him to swerve. The paint scored away from his car in lines like an infection, making directly for the heart.
The paint scored away from his car in lines. I mean, I don't think he was drunk. You're trying to find evidence of everything that went down in the past. And he claims that he was not drunk. Would a man lie when such a tragic thing happened? Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're totally high up because of the wind. The storm is ever raging. And I'll probably never speak proper English again. Always just this. That totally looks like a CB radio. To be able to pick up all the radio waves and stuff. Cool. Cool guess.
We will leave twin vapor trails in the air. White lines etched into these rocks.
I got another trophy. Why?
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
That's, You're gonna join all your friends? You're gonna jump, are you? Don't think you're gonna quite make the bottom. You're gonna bounce off of that, or are you gonna actually miss? Okay, now you got some good trajectory going already. Can you fly, please? This is a slow motion to my death, apparently. Unless I can somehow fly. Oh, no. Well, there we go. I knew it! Good! I saw the wings right at the end and went good. So... Come back? I'm flying through all the things that I've seen before? I'm just flying around the island with... Am I gonna meet everyone else who I've been talking about? I'm waiting for more goals to appear or something. I don't know what to expect. At all. The final ship? I'm fading away. I'm...
Come back.
Come back. What do you mean come back? It's just gonna give me a... Okay, I was gonna say, hey, you better give me something. Paul. Well... That's, quite an ending. I'm just trying to focus and get everything all wrapped up into one... thing that I can say. I guess I could skip what I'm thinking and go, this was a beautiful visual game, wonderful poetry and music, all wrapped up into one beautiful story, all woven together actually in a beautiful story. There was a lot going on in there. I'm trying to find like to dig into like what the heck am I supposed to say here. But what I guess I could just say that everything was done well on this game. Very well done. I'm glad I played this. But that ending kind of left me with the what the heck. I'm expecting something to happen, and I'm glad it didn't fall to my death. That would have been like quite the thing. Anyway, my based on the 2007 mod. Okay, there was a mod Dear Esther. I was hoping to like meet people or something, but no. Yeah, so we're back here again. Okay. Well, I can continue. I could resume, I think. I don't want to resume and it starts playing again, but I can go through the director's commentary now. and I don't know if what trophies I've gotten. That was that I could have probably missed some conversations. Maybe I do not know. I tried walking to all the dead ends and waiting for something to kick in, and I'm assuming the rest of them is the director's commentary, and he or she. I had the information here. Did I lose it again? Of course I did. Of course I did. The director will probably explain to me all the things that was on their mind and why they did things the way they did. Either way, I'm going to say that Dear Esther, the Landmark Edition is done, unless you, the viewers, would say, you know what, you should play on the director's commentary to see. Hopefully he'll explain everything at the end. Because it felt like it was me who was walking around, but explaining things that happened in the past. And when I jumped and then flew away, it wasn't quite like the reality, what actually literally happened. I just kind of had a sense that I was going to jump and then fly away, and it happened, and I'm like, okay, good. But now I'm just like, what the heck? Why you show me this part in the cave? I don't remember seeing this. Interesting. Either way, I am going to say, yeah, I don't know. There's so many ways to take it. I don't know. All I know is that the things that happened was a car crash, and Esther and Donnelly and all of these people. Is Paul and Lot from I'm trying to think of a word to say, from the Bible? Is that Paul and Lot from that thing? Because I'm just like trying to, cause he mentioned about people coming to the island before. My brain is just like, I have 1,000 questions. Anyway, if you know the ending, or if you know that maybe I should watch the director's commentary to get these answers explained, then I will do that. But if it's not explained, then maybe you can tell me. Because yeah, like most endings usually do go over my head, and I usually ask people, hey, you know, what does this mean? And they're like, oh, you know, the flying represents this, and that represents that. And I'm like, oh, well, I would have never gotten that, because what I see is just what I see, and that's what I interpret. Is I just go from the facts. I don't like read between the lines and figure out something extra from what's kind of being said. But all in all, this was quite the experience. And that's really all I can say, is that it was just all around good. And I hope to figure out that ending someday soon. Because I could Google it and then be like, oh, okay. And then, no, I don't want to really Google it. But yeah, we'll see what other people say, or if I'm told to play the director's commentary, which would probably answer all my questions, I would assume. But I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and I'm looking forward to more games like this in the future as I continue to expand my little channel into something. I don't know what, but I'll just keep on playing games, and I hope you enjoy the journey along with me. So thanks everybody for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, hit those buttons. You know what they do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.